as a kid, when I was playing, I sort of did what I wanted to do. Just did what I wanted to do. As I was sort of drifting off last night, I was like, just sort of letting a thought sort of rest there like a feather, on the mind. And then, bim, 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 it's like a thought train of insight just sort of happened. Wasn't thinking or analysing it, it's just letting it rest there. And it's like, oh, what if I did what I wanted to do? And it sounds so obvious, like in words form, because you can say words and people can understand what they mean, but like personal experience is just different. That's what I'm trying to describe. It's like, as a kid, I did what I wanted to do when playing. And it got me thinking, like, this world, not to sound too melodramatic, but it's not melodramatic, is it? This world makes you feel in a lot of ways like you're not good enough for being exactly who you are. Like, if you're introverted, you're not extroverted enough. If you're extroverted, you're not introverted enough. You're too extroverted, that kind of thing. You're too much of something in this world. Too much of something. Too little of something. And you're never just right. You're never just right. When do you get there? You never do. So, it just got me contemplating, not ruminating. It's contemplating. It feels like a different thing. When you're not quite thinking, you're just sort of resting an idea and letting it sort of wash over the mind, and then insights start pouring in. But the feeling was doing what I wanted to do. And why don't I just do that now? Because as an adult, it's a different experience. You know what feels expansive to you, and you know what feels, I want to say contractive, that's probably not the word. You know what feels like a contraction. Is that the contraction? Yeah. But you know the difference between those two things, so you know intuitively which way to focus when you're in play or when you're working, when you're just going about life. If you sort of step back and just sort of let yourself guide yourself. Let the intuition be like, that feels expansive, that feels contracted. If that's the word. And it's different ideas seem to start forming when you do that. But that feeling last night that just washed over me, just rippled through my body, was like, I did what I wanted to do. It sounds so contrite, whatever the word is, like, and I say it in words, but it's like viscerally, like a download was, if I just did that now, not like, oh yeah, let me just go and loot some shops. No, it's not like play, like what feels good, like what feels expansive. What's in that? What potential's in that? Never mind what potential for how life would rearrange itself. What's the potential for me to feel, How much joy can I experience that I didn't think I could with this idea that I've got about myself, what I should be doing, what society and people see me as, what box do I fit myself in? How do I contour myself to shape other people's expectations? No. Just literally what comes through, what comes out, What play, what ideas, where do I go? What calls to me, What do I do when I feel expansive? It's just an interesting thought. It's an interesting thought. It's a good thought. I might just let that sit and then come back to you with when there's more. Or like, do the same. Let it sit and then comment. Let it sit for a while and then comment, just like what ideas, what feelings have come through. How do you feel about yourself? You've taken that time to just sit there and acknowledge yourself. Not you can do it with words, but it's like when you just sit there as you've consciously taken the time to do that. That's worth acknowledging. Yeah. Yeah, another food for thought. I'm giving you so much food. Why? It's a good diet, though. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably leave it there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.